Ohio motorcycle accident lawsuits and insurance claims explained. Motorcycle accidents are different from ordinary car crashes. Riders are far more exposed, injuries are often far more severe, and unfortunately, insurance companies frequently try to place unfair blame on the motorcyclist, even when the rider did nothing wrong. And after a serious crash, most people are left asking the same questions. Who is going to pay for my medical bills? How is fault determined? What if the insurance company is blaming me? Do I actually need a lawyer? And how much compensation could I be entitled to? In this video, we're going to break down how motorcycle accident claims work in Ohio, how fault and comparative negligence are determined, common injuries and insurance issues riders face, what compensation may be available, and what to do if the insurance company refuses to treat your claim fairly. If you or a loved one has been injured in a motorcycle accident, Piscitelli Law Firm offers free, confidential consultations to help you understand your legal options. What makes motorcycle accident cases different? Motorcycle accident claims are often more complicated than standard car accident cases. Because riders have far less protection than someone inside a vehicle, even a relatively low-speed crash can lead to serious or catastrophic injuries. At the same time, motorcyclists often face unfair assumptions from insurance companies and even other drivers, with adjusters sometimes trying to blame the riders simply because they were on a motorcycle. But the reality is that many motorcycle crashes happen because drivers fail to yield, change lanes without checking blind spots, turn left in front of motorcycles, follow too closely, or simply fail to see the rider at all. These cases also tend to involve larger medical bills, longer recovery periods, and more disputes over fault and compensation than the average car accident claim. That's why motorcycle accident cases often require a much more detailed investigation and a stronger approach when dealing with insurance companies. How fault is determined in Ohio motorcycle accidents. One of the biggest issues in any motorcycle accident case is determining fault. In Ohio, fault is based on the evidence, not just whoever tells their story first. Insurance companies and investigators will look at things like police reports, witness statements, photos and video from the scene, vehicle damage patterns, traffic laws and right-of-way rules, and sometimes even cell phone or dashcam data. Ohio also follows a comparative negligence system, which means more than one party can share fault for a crash. That's important because insurance companies may try to argue that the rider was partially responsible in order to reduce how much they have to pay. In motorcycle cases especially, early evidence collection can make a huge difference in protecting your claim and challenging unfair blame. Dealing with insurance companies. After a motorcycle accident, insurance companies often move quickly, but that doesn't always mean they're looking out for your best interests. In many cases, adjusters look for ways to shift partial blame onto the rider, downplay injuries, question medical treatment, or push quick settlements before the full extent of the injuries is known. And because motorcycle injuries are often severe, accepting an early lowball offer can leave injured riders paying out of pocket for future medical care, lost income, or long-term recovery costs. That's why it's important to be careful about recorded statements, settlement offers, and signing anything before getting a free consultation from a lawyer and fully understanding the value of your claim. What compensation may be available? After a motorcycle accident claim is meant to compensate injured riders for the full impact of the crash, not just the initial medical bill. Depending on the facts of the case, compensation may include emergency medical treatment and hospitalization, future medical care and rehabilitation, lost wages and reduced earning capacity, motorcycle damage and other property loss, pain and suffering, permanent disability or disfigurement, emotional trauma and reduced quality of life. In fatal motorcycle accident cases, surviving family members may also be able to pursue compensation through a wrongful death claim. The value of a case often depends on factors like injury severity, fault, available insurance coverage, and the long-term impact the crash has on the rider's life. Assessing immediate and future damages can be a daunting and complex task, An experienced injury attorney can help to ensure that all of your current and future losses are accounted for. Do you need a motorcycle accident lawyer? Not every accident requires a lawsuit, but serious motorcycle accident claims are often much more complex than people expect. Between catastrophic injuries, disputed fault, insurance negotiations, and long-term medical issues, riders can quickly find themselves dealing with far more than just vehicle damage. An experienced motorcycle accident lawyer can help investigate the crash, preserve evidence, handle insurance communications, calculate long-term damages, and fight for fair compensation if the insurance company refuses to do the right thing. And because Piscitelli Law Firm works on a contingency fee basis, injured riders pay nothing upfront for legal representation. What's the difference between an insurance claim and a lawsuit? A lot of people use the terms claim and lawsuit interchangeably, but they're actually different parts of the process. An insurance claim usually comes first. This is when you or your attorney present evidence to the insurance company showing how the accident happened, why the other party was at fault, what injuries and damages you suffered, and how much compensation is being requested. Many motorcycle accident cases resolve during this stage through settlement negotiations without ever going to court. A lawsuit happens if the insurance company refuses to offer fair compensation or disputes liability and damages. At that point, your attorney may formally file a case in court and begin the litigation process, which can involve discovery, depositions, expert witnesses, motions, and potentially a trial. An attorney can help with both stages, first by building the strongest possible insurance claim, and then by escalating the case into a lawsuit if necessary. How long do you have to file a motorcycle accident lawsuit in Ohio? Ohio generally has a 2-year statute of limitations for motorcycle accident injury claims. That means injured riders usually have 2 years from the date of the crash to file a lawsuit, but waiting too long can seriously damage a case even before that deadline arrives. Over time, evidence can disappear, surveillance footage may be deleted, witness memories fade, and insurance companies gain leverage. That's one reason it's usually best to speak with a lawyer sooner rather than later, even if you're still deciding what you want to do with your claim. Contact Piscitelli Law Firm for a free consultation. If you or a loved one has been injured in a motorcycle accident in Ohio, Piscitelli Law Firm offers free confidential consultations to help you understand your rights and legal options. Whether you're dealing with serious injuries, disputed fault, or insurance companies that refuse to offer fair compensation, our team can help evaluate your case and explain your next steps. You can contact Piscitelli Law Firm directly or visit the firm's website to get started with a free case review today.